Hi, my friends and Rotarians. Gosh, we have made it through a whole entire Rotary year, and it really does seem like it just happened yesterday. So, I wanted to take a minute and say hello and give you one final message as your district governor. So, today is my last day in that role, in that capacity, but I will, of course, be around and doing all kinds of other things for our district and for our Rotary community. So I wanted to kind of tell you a little bit about what I've got up my sleeve, what kind of plans I have, and I also just want to encourage you to keep plugging away. Keep picking up the baton, passing it on to the next person, and doing what you can do and what talents you have so that together you can make a really big impact with your community and your fellow Rotarians. That really is the key. I promise you that is the key. If you wake up every day and you think to yourself, what can I give today in a way that suits me, something that I can do, and it doesn't have to be big, it doesn't have to be huge. It can be a small thing. It can be picking up the baton to run the social media for your club. It can be agreeing to relieve the treasurer that has been treasurer for so many decades, in your club, because we know that we all have that sometimes. It can be somebody that just says, you know what, I'll make that phone call for you and find out how much the catering is going to be for our next event. Just something. Pick up the baton, do something in your club, become a part of your club in a way that you didn't before. So that is my encouragement for you, because once we all say yes to something small, collectively together, we're going to do really big, amazing things together. So that is my first and piece of little advice, for you. Don't forget to do that. That's the most important thing. The next thing I wanted to say is I want you to stay strong and continue putting the goal of growing Rotary at the top of your list. And I'm sure you think sometimes, why do I need to worry about that? Why does that impact me? Well, I can give you a couple of different reasons. Number one, I love our district. I think 6510 is one of the strongest districts I have seen. And trust me, I have met a lot of districts and a lot of people from other districts, and they are great. But 6510 is really, really special. And it's special because of the people that are in it. It's special because of the clubs that are in it and the towns and the communities that make up 6510. And I don't want to see us get redistricted someday and split apart. That would break my heart. And if you only had an opportunity to meet some of the other clubs and the other Rotarians in our district, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. So it is really important that as a district, as a family, that we grow our membership so that we can stay together and work together. Also, though, in a bigger picture, we want Rotary to thrive, right? We want Rotary to be here for our kids and our grandkids and our grandchildren, because Rotary truly is amazing. We all know that. What other organization is rated a 4-star organization, nonprofit, every single year, over and over and over? So for the love alone of just strengthening Rotary, please work on growing your membership. But we all know that growth isn't the only key, right? So here's my next challenge and my next tip for you. As you work on growing Rotary, keep in mind that we have to be adaptable. We have to change sometimes. And although it's a hard pill to swallow, we may really love getting that Reuben sandwich and fries at our local cafe. But if that's not where we're attracting new members, maybe think about moving restaurants. Maybe thinking about moving meeting places. Maybe meet at the local community center or at the community room at your local library. Think about something just a little bit different. Think about what would attract the Rotarians you're looking for to give new life to your clubs and to give you more hands on deck. And don't be afraid to change. Don't be afraid to be adaptable. Add a meeting, once a month or maybe twice a month that may be in the evening if you normally meet during the noon hour, so that you can grab some other folks. Maybe alternate every other week. Noon meeting, nighttime meeting. Noon meeting, nighttime meeting. Something to attract more Rotarians and more of those people that just have a heart for service. So I encourage you to do that. Keep that at the top priority of your list. The other thing I want to tell you is I want to just say thank you. I want to say thank you to every single Rotarian in 6510 that said hello to me, that made me feel welcome throughout all my club visits, people that hosted me in their homes, toured me across their communities, and showed me what Rotary is about and reminded me why I fell in love with Rotary so many years ago. Thank you so much for being so welcoming and loving and just treating me with such kindness throughout my visits. So I really appreciate that. It's all of you that have made this year so special for me. And I'm truly honored to be able to lead our district in the best way that I knew how. You know, it's a big ship to steer, and I wish Libby, our incoming governor as of tomorrow, the best of luck. And I hope that he has just an amazing experience as I did this year. So I just want to say thank you for that. You guys have made my year very special and given me a lifetime of memories to cherish forever. So thank you for that. Some new things that I've got up my sleeve coming up is I'm your new district image, or district public chair image. Or oh my gosh, let me start again. I am your public image chair for the district. So I'm really excited about that. So there's some new things that I'd like to try, right? It's being adaptable, right? So some of the things I'm going to try is this. Number one, the newsletter that we send out. It's a lot of work. It's very difficult to get submissions from folks and on time and things like that. And to be honest with you, the open rate for our emails when we send out the newsletters is very, very low, which tells me that it's not an item that really is engaging our current Rotarians in 6510. So we're going to pivot from that just a little bit, and we're going to do a couple of different things to open communication from the district and all the way throughout our Rotary clubs in our area. I'm going to start a podcast, a monthly podcast, which is going to be amazing. So what we're going to do is I'm going to have a guest or two. I'm going to interview them, talk to them about Rotary and different things. And what's so exciting about this is that I'm going to be able to talk to people that are in our district. I'm going to be able to talk to people that are outside of our district and all across the world. And we're going to really highlight Rotary in a really big way, and hopefully let you see what Rotary looks like beyond the club level if you've never seen what that looks like before. And then that way, I can also give you updates. I can tell you about important things that's going on, things that Libby wants to pass down, things that our district leaders and chairs of our committees want to pass on, really important information, and just kind of keep you in the loop. And so I thought that might be really fun. And then I'm going to post those on our district YouTube page. So all of those will be housed there, all those monthly podcasts. We're also going to revamp our website. So District 6510 has a website, and I'm not talking about DACTB. And so on that website, when we do get submissions from clubs and things of important information from our committee chairs and such, we're going to post that on our website so that you can get to it all the time. So you don't have to go look for a newsletter and look for the information that's inside of it. You'll be able to go right to the website, take a look at the information there, and see upcoming events, things like that, and just all those important information, different things that you want to know about, and highlighting clubs. We can put that on there too. We can have a section about club projects so that you can go there, check it out, get some ideas. So that's going to be really amazing. That's not going to be something that obviously is going to launch tomorrow on July 1, okay? So bear with me. It's going to be a growth in process. It's going to be a little bit of a project. So, but we're going to tackle that, okay? And start utilizing that. And I'm really excited for that. The last thing that I'm going to do this year is I want to try to strengthen your own public image in your clubs. And you say, well, what is that? That means that I'm not going to just ask you to find someone to label as a public image chair for your club and then put it in DACDB or whatnot and just give them a title just to have a title. I want you to find somebody in your club that's okay with using social media, somebody that's willing to utilize social media, and also enact other sources of media, right? Get involved with your local your local radio station, your newspaper, some different things like that. We're going to brainstorm different ways to get the message out and how to use them. So I want you to identify that person, start thinking about who that person or persons may be, and then we're going to do some training sessions, right? How cool is that? So we're going to get on a couple of Zoom calls once in a while. We're going to talk about different tips on how to promote your club, how to utilize social media really well. I'll give you some training on how to use Canva. Canva is really, really, really great, really easy. We're also going to talk about how to use AI this year. AI is becoming really popular, but there's a lot of things we have to be careful with because AI creates things that are not necessarily brand compliant, and we want to try to stick with being brand compliant, as best that we can. So we're going to talk about all kinds of really cool stuff this year on the public image side. And hopefully we can push our public image, then guess what that's going to do? That's going to help us grow Rotary as well. So I know this is a long video, but I wanted to say hello and then say goodbye as your district governor since it is my last day, and tell you just to hang tight, forge ahead. I'm really excited. I'm glad that we were able to unite for good this year, and I know Libby is really excited for you to focus on creating a lasting impact in this next coming year starting tomorrow. So if you need anything at all, you can find me on Facebook. You can email me at amyallenrotary@gmail.com and just connect with me. I'm really excited for what's to come, and just want to say thank you again for a wonderful year. Have a great one.